River Sports Radio. How are we doing today? I'm Kory Longley alongside my little junior co-host, Kantler Longley. How are you doing today, bud?
I'm doing good.
Good. Can you hear me? Are we loud enough? Do we need to be turned up or what?
That's good.
Kind of can hear you there. There we go, a little bit. You hear a little better. So, all right. Well, Elk River Sports Radio is having a heck of an off season here in the summer, but we are getting excited for the new adventure this fall. Obviously, the Squatch coming up. Crossing our fingers, hoping to be covering Elk River football this fall. But really quick, Keller, let's go over your summer for the review. We ended last year with the rain, couple good tournaments, and on a good note there. What do you think about the rain for the fall season?
Pretty good. We got third place in our last tournament and beating SDP twice.
Yeah, that was some good stuff there. Good tournament we had going on there. We were getting hot at the right time, so cool. And then you are a multi-sport kid right now, so we moved you into well, not we didn't move you. We moved into lacrosse season, right? And then we had the fall lacrosse season. Why don't you tell listeners how that went for you guys?
So we were doing pretty good. And then we had state. We won the first game, won the second, won the third, won the fourth, and then the fifth game we played Moorhead and then we beat them in like 12-9 in the state championship.
Yes, that was pretty cool. We have a state champion already in the family with the lacrosse at the 10U. It was pretty cool stuff there. I know you guys were excited, but the parents were pretty excited too. So that was a nice highlight to the summer going on here. All right. Well, again, I just mentioned you're a multi-sport kid. So right now, this week, we're going through football evaluations for the Zimmerman Thunder. Again, putting you on the spot. Why don't you kind of run me through what's going on? Are you guys doing drills? What do you guys got going on? And don't you also have the Zimmerman Thunder high school team with you, right?
So yesterday was like the first day of camp, and they asked like what your position was, and they yelled it out if you were like what. And I'm a quarterback, so I went with like all the quarterbacks, and I did like drills and stuff with all the quarterbacks on the high school team and stuff.
So they're just running you through drills and kind of checking you out and seeing what you got going on.
Mhm.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a good thing with the high school is doing that where they're coming out and they're actually putting time in and they're not just there to be there. They're there to help the kids get better, you know, let the kids see what they can be one day if they keep working hard and keep eating and keep getting sleep. But like Coach Gustafson said, school is more important than sports, right? So being better at school is a lot more important than being better at sports. But when you're good at both, a lot of good things happen there. So cool. Alrighty. Well, so we'll finish up the week here with football, and then we're gonna go right back into state for summer lacrosse. Are you excited for that? Because where are we playing? We're playing again at Delano. They have that really awesome field there. What do you A, what do you think of going back to Delano for state? And B, what do you think of their awesome facility there?
Pretty good. I mean, last year we did pretty good, but we lost one game against Crimson, and yeah, so this year I think we could try to do better and stuff, and just work harder because we've been practicing lately every day, trying to get our skill set way better and stuff. And probably just trying to, if we play Crimson, try to beat them and set. So we're tied one game, 1-1 in state for this year and last year.
Hmm. Yeah, and we that's the one team this year for lacrosse we've kind of had our problems with. We start out against Maple Grove. We play with them for 5 to 10 minutes, and then just sometimes the wheels fall off. But trying the dump button there. But the last couple of games we've kept with them longer, whether it's been 10 minutes or what, we've kept with Maple Grove. And I'll tell you what, that last game we gave them a little scare there. We never gave up. It was a battle back and forth till the end. And yeah, U10U Elk River lacrosse team, you guys have gotten a lot better. And yep, we'll look forward to this weekend. So that should be pretty cool. And then we will move into vacation week. The Lonleys head on vacation for the summer vacation for the week, and then we'll be back to hopefully get our feet dirty and get our feet ready to go for Elk River football. So really quick, I just wanted to give a shout out to anybody out there listening. We are looking for sponsors for the Squatch. We're looking for sponsors for Elk River Sports Radio. Either way, Squatch, they're on that's on Flow Hockey, so that's kind of a different ball game. But Elk River Sports Radio, um, it's loud, it's live, it's local. We do the Elk River Boys High School hockey. We do the Elk River Boys Girls High School hockey. We did boys lacrosse, and we're gonna try to get the word out here to possibly do football. But excuse me, working on that. Anyone out there local looking to help keep us going, pushing us forward through the sponsorship opportunities. um if you want to contact me, my number is 612-501-6125, or you can check us out online on elkriversportsradio.com. So um well, I appreciate my little co-host. Say it.
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Yes. Wow, look at this guy. So we'll let him pimp his own YouTube channel today too. But yes, if you are listening, please go to my YouTube channel, which is my name spelled out, Kory with a K, Kory, Longley, Long, and check it out on YouTube. And please subscribe, like all the videos, subscribe. I'm going to start trying to interview some of the football players. And my little side co-host today, why don't you pimp your and Abe's YouTube channel, sir?
So it's like a knee hockey channel, and we do like all the high school teams in Minnesota, and in the state tournament right now.
Who's in the state tournament?
There's all these brackets.
Oh, he's gonna go get him real quick here. He's getting hot and heavy with this YouTube stuff. But yeah, anyways, people checking this out. Squatch also are looking for billets. They're looking for volunteers. I had talked to Coach Pojar a couple weeks ago. We're looking also for volunteers to help beef up security. I mean, hey, you come to the game, you throw on a security jacket, you get to sit there and watch the game for 2 hours, right? It's a job, but it's more than a job. Everything with a Squatch is it's a family. It's everybody in the Squatch is a family. Starts at the top with chicken chicken Sarah Pojar, and it goes all the way down to the bottom to the last person that helps and stuff. So um yeah, so that's where we are. Really quick, we're gonna digress and go back here to Kantler and Abe's. Did you mention the name of what do you people look up on YouTube to find your channel?
The NK, the NKA, I think something knee hockey league.
Oh, yep, NKL, Knee Hockey League.
Yeah.
Okay, something like that. But check out Kory Longley first, because mine needs a little help. Those two guys have taken theirs to the next level and got it higher. So who's in the state final here?
So Moorhead versus that was the first game. Moorhead versus Hill Murray. Hill Murray won. World versus St. Cloud Cathedral. World won. Hermantown versus Matamidi. Hermantown won. East Grand Forks versus Roseau. Roseau won. Elk River versus Edina. Edina won.
Nice.
Maple Grove versus Rogers. Maple Grove won.
Ooh,
Stillwater versus Orono. Stillwater won, and then Lakeville versus St. Michael. Lakeville won.
nice. Sweet. Okay, well, yeah, check out his YouTube channel, and they do their little knee hockey where they play each other. They do all the fun stuff, so that's good stuff to check out there when you have something to do. So, um, Hey, really quick, we gotta try out. This podcast we're gonna call this is the birth of the vocaster 2. So really quick, should we try to recreate Jay Ellingson's Superman goal real quick? See if we can do it.
Sure.
This one's for Mark Ellingson out there. He'll hear this someday. But all right. So how did it go? So the puck went down in deep, and it was Dylan Thompson, and I yelled out, "Hey, skate it!" And what did Mark say? Mark said, "Do it." So all of a sudden he got up the sideboards, and it comes to sideboards, and it goes to Ken Bonifay. Bonifay leaves it for Jay Ellingson. Here comes Jay Ellingson down the slot. He shoots. He scores. Jay Ellingson wins it. Take it away. You got it.
Hat trick! Hat trick! Jay Ellingson wins it for the Minnesota Squatch.
Sending them to Nationals.
In New York?
Yeah, I was Senator Nationals. That was a pretty cool moment. And in that moment too, anybody out there that was there and seen the video, I'd argue I had the best view out of every person in that arena, but Kantler was actually right behind. Was that Wes Johnson? Yep, right behind Wes Johnson in net there for Hudson.
He played for Elk River too.
Yep, he did at one point. Yep, played for Oak River. So, but all right, well, hey, that is just the excitement we're looking for. We're in the dog days of summer, if you would, they call it, and we're creeping to that fall time where we're gonna get some Squatch hockey. We're gonna get some Elk River Sports Radio live, loud and local. Elk River football gonna go down this year. So people, everybody who knows somebody that does not have our Live 365 app on their phones, we need to start getting people to download that so we can build that up to get people that have interest in football and all our other interviews and stuff. So all right, cool. Well, we are gonna wrap it up today. Kantler, I really thank you, bud. You did an awesome job. You are definitely gonna have a nice resume one day when you go to college on your stuff. But appreciate you. Really quick, I just want to say thanks to Mrs. Kim Longley, Kayla's mom, for setting us up today, getting us rocking and rolling here in the Longley Lounge, we'll call it today, live from the Longley Lounge. So thanks, Kim. Hi to Kinley. She's down the runway. She didn't want to appear today on Elk River Sports Radio, but the 9-year-old stepped up and took care of it. So, really quick, is there any, if you would have to name one person for the Minnesota Squatch that you got to say something reasonable for radio, or is there anything you got to say out there to somebody that wears a cape?
The baddie belt
The baddie belt?
that mostly had was the top three players was baddie one Sinclair,
Yep.
baddie two Cannon Bonifay,
Yep.
baddie three Jay Ellingson.
Yep. And anything you got to say to that last Superman guy that you just mentioned? Anything you got to say to him? You got to beg him, ask him, plead with him, tell him that his jersey is hanging in his locker.
And hopefully he can do what he did last year,
Yep.
and we'll miss Canyon and Batty Sinclair.
Yep. And Bodine and Lewis and all those other
Mater.
04s Mater, and yep, they're on to bigger and better things now in life. So that's the good part about the Squatch. But deep breath. I didn't fact check this, but there was a few things that Mr. Superman Jay Ellingson is second in, and I don't know about you, but I know that Jay Ellingson does not like being second in any category. So this upcoming season, Mr. Ellingson, you got a lot to do here. So get ready, get in shape, get all those 05s ready to rock and roll, and look forward to the Squatch season this year. Look forward to, the boys and girls hockey. I am ecstatic about that coming down the pipeline here. So a lot of big things coming up too. This Friday we do have the Elk River golf tournament. That's going to be a good fundraiser. I will be there. I don't know if I'll be live, but I will be there. So anybody that's going to be coming to that, please come up and say hi, shake my hand, talk a little smack for a second. And get out of my way because I'm making par on Friday. So just kidding. Probably more close to the bogey golf on my end, but and then another down the road here too. We do have we're gonna do a live broadcast for you guys for Rinks and Links when you guys actually go to the golf course there in when you guys have your little tournament thing you got going on. So that'll be sweet. So another thing to look forward to. So all righty. Well, Kantler, Milton, Thomas Longley, thank you for doing this. I'm Kory Longley, and we are Elk River Sports Radio, and we are out of here. Thank you.